Hey, what's up, water signs? It's your boy MTownTarot, here to do a love reading for those of you that are in partnership from now into the next 30 days. Let's jump right into it. Spirit and guides will welcome you into this reading for water signs. Please give us the most relevant messages and advice, and we thank you in advance for getting my personal biases and opinions out of the reading. So let's jump right into it. We'll do let's do a you versus them. And I'll start out with some soulmate cards. If the video resonates with you, help me out. Like, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel financially, that information is in the description box below. So how's my water sign feeling concerning this partnership? How's the water sign feeling concerning this partnership? Life is art. Paint your dreams. Sing your songs. Enjoy the dance. So some of you may be very happy at this time with your partnerships. Some of you are in a relationship, I'm feeling energetically, that almost feels like dreamlike, almost like you want to, and I'm feeling that some of you may be private usually, but in this particular partnership, it kind of feels freeing. If you notice the lady dancing there on the top, and you just kind of want to proclaim this love, you know, for the world. I mean, it has you kind of, you know, walking on sunshine. Second card is let things come and go. Stay calm. Don't let anything disturb your peace and carry on. So for some of you, this partnership is probably calling for you to kind of let things unfold and to kind of go with the flow, kind of let go of control issues and just let it be what it's going to be. And by you doing that, it's almost like the relationship is almost magical, if that makes sense. Let's pull two cards for your partner. How's water sign's partner feeling about this partnership? Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. So your partner may be feeling as if this is some type of soulmate connection. Maybe you guys got together and then there was some time apart and you some type of way came back together, and they kind of feel that this is, you know, the divine is doing. Try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. So maybe this person is putting forth effort to make this work, to make this a loving, fruitful relationship. I'm feeling that the both of you are. And that could be the reason why, you know, you're dancing on sunshine right now. But let's pull some tarot and see, dig a little deeper into things. All right. How is water sign currently feeling about this partnership? Tell us how the water sign is feeling about this partnership. We got the Lovers. So some of you are feeling as if this is your soulmate, that you finally found the one. So that's really good energy, water sign. Let's see what other cards we have for water signs concerning this partnership. All right, we have 4 cards that fell. First card is the High Priestess. So I'm showing that you all are probably connected with your instincts and your intuition, and you are allowing it to guide this partnership, as I mentioned earlier, by allowing things to flow. Some of you are feeling very, very connected with this lover. Some of you are feeling that this has been ordained by higher power. We have the 8 of Swords. So there may be, and the Eight of Swords speaks of kind of like self-imposed mental bondage, if that makes sense. So there are times where you maybe get in your head about this relationship. Is it too good to be true? But energetically, I'm getting that it's the real thing. It's legit. And don't allow like maybe old thought patterns from the past to keep you bound. We have the Queen of Swords. So some of you may be dealing with the air sign, maybe Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this speaks of someone who is, and maybe you're embodying this. Maybe in the past you were kind of led by emotions when it came to relationships. But this go around, you're taking a different approach, and you are there's passion, there's emotion there, but you are using more logic over emotions, because sometimes emotions can lead us to doing some things that, you know, we later regret. But I see you're using you know, logic in this. You're clear about wanting this relationship and what you want with this, and I see you clearly communicating that to your partner as well. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So for some of you, this relationship, it feels like you've probably been together for a very long time, but in reality, in time and space, you really haven't. But I do see where this has been a like a slow, steady, step-by-step relationship. For others of you, you may have a or there may be a child involved, a earth sign child, as a matter of fact, maybe a you know, a Capricorn, Virgo, how am I forgetting my Taurus? Forgive me, Taurus. Taurus child involved in the situation. But overall, I'm seeing that you're viewing this as a good, solid connection that was possibly brought together by a higher power. And you're seeing this as your person. So let's see how your person feels about water sign. How does water sign's person feel about this connection? We've got the Nine of Wands. So some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, or this person has been through a lot, looks like, in their past with the Nine of Wands there. They've probably been through some relationships that were kind of turbulent, toxic, not so healthy. And they were almost just about to give up on a relationship until they met you and this connection happened. And they still, you know, with the, you see the little spark at the, I don't know if you can see it at the end of that one, they still have enough fight and gusto, you know, to put forth whatever they need to, you know, to make sure this one here lasts, because they see it as solid. How else is water signs person seeing this connection? Seven of Swords. So some of them may kind of be in their head a little bit too, or may have to, because Seven of Swords usually speaks about you know, maybe deception, but I'm seeing maybe this person is working through maybe some deceptive thoughts, maybe concerning this relationship, or hoping that you, water sign, are not being deceiving, because, you know, this person too could believe that this relationship is too good to be true, and they are just hoping that, you know, you're not pulling their leg and deceiving them when it comes to this connection. We have the Four of Cups. So this person with the Four of Cups, that's usually about a beautiful offer right there in front of you, but you're kind of looking a little bit towards the past. If you notice here, there's a hand down here at the bottom offering her a cup with lots of jewels and rainbows, but she's kind of looking over here towards these other empty cups, and it's kind of like looking back towards the past. So maybe this person in the past didn't realize the depth of connection that you guys could potentially have, because they were possibly looking back or focusing on maybe past hurts, past connections, past relationships. Give us more information about how water sign person feels about this connection. The Fool. So regardless of how this person was feeling about the past, and with the Three Cups, I'm feeling like it may have been about 3 months when I mentioned earlier that you probably separated, or something over the last 3 months where you guys kind of rekindled, or they worked through that mental conflict they had, and they decided, you know what, I'm just going to take a leap of faith with the Fool here. And so they felt it, you know. As I mentioned, mentally and emotionally, they were probably a little stuck and stagnant about it, but they know a good thing when they see it. And of course, here with souls that belong to each other will always find a way back to each other. They feel also that this is kind of like possibly something that, you know, was led to them, you know, by the divine. And so if they aren't already showing you and taking that leap of faith, they will be taking that leap of faith and plunging like head first into this connection. So don't worry about that if that is a concern. And we got the Queen of Wands. So they once, and this may be a fire sign that you're dealing with, but once they decide to take that leap of faith, they're going to come to you with a lot of passion, with a lot of energy, with a lot of, you know, gusto. There may be a lot of, with all the wands here, it might be a lot of good sex and chemistry when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. We all got to do what we got to do. So overall, I see, you know, a good partnership here. I do see some type of soul connection. When I look at pairs here, I see, you know, we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Queen of Wands here. So definitely someone that is very good at seeing what they want, knowing what they want, and taking that action straight towards what they want is what I'm picking up from your partner. And from your side, I'm seeing clarity, decisiveness, knowing exactly what you want, communicating that, and really not leaving any room for confusion. So let's get you some advice regarding this relationship. Spirit, what advice would we give for water sign and their person? What advice do we have for water sign and their person? We got the Four of Wands. So that speaks of stability. That's also the wedding card, happily ever after. So some of you may be getting married to this person. Some of you may have just gotten married, but I do see a very, very stable relationship here with something to celebrate. Some of you may be moving together, building a house. We have the Star here. So this is speaking about wish fulfillment. So for some of you, you've maybe prayed for this, wished for this. You have put out there into the universe what type of partnership you wanted. Some of you have maybe went through a lot of things or people that you didn't want, and maybe you didn't really know what you wanted, but by knowing what you didn't want, you somehow put out into the universe, you know, what you did want, and it brought it to you. So this is a wish fulfillment coming true for you guys. And we have the Five of Pentacles, which usually speaks about being left out in the cold. But what I'm feeling is for some of you, and this may go for you and your partner, you may experience, you know, times of just because of the past, of abandonment, or you may be dealing with abandonment issues, you and your partner, vice versa. Take the energy however you know it resonates. But I'm feeling energetically that how in old relationships in the past it may have felt one-sided, or you may have felt, even though you were in a partnership, you still felt alone emotionally. I'm feeling that those days are over. With this partnership, this is going to be your wish fulfillment, your happily ever after. So you don't have to worry about that feeling abandoned or feeling one-sided. You've been the only one putting your feelings and emotions out there, and the other person, you know, even if they feel that way, not, you know, showing it or, you know, reciprocating that same energy back towards you. It won't happen in this connection. This person is going to give just as much as you give. Now I'm going to pull a couple of romance angels, and then we'll go ahead and close the reading out. Again, if it resonates with you, please comment, let me know. Subscribe, help your boy out, get in the algorithms, you know, trying to grow the page. I appreciate you. All right, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Man, it's the cards for me. I don't even need to go into detail about that. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So again, this is the romance of a lifetime. Some of you may have not been together forever, but there's a sense of connection, like you've known them for a long time. And like I said, this could be like a soulmate type of connection. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So some of you may be dealing with someone who has, maybe you have more money than them, or they have more money than you. And maybe one or the other person kind of feels a little bit intimidated by that, but I don't see really a need for it, because in this relationship there will be stability, equal give and take. So whatever one lacks, the other will be able to compensate for that. Therefore, you know, there will be a balance. So if one maybe does not have you know, a lot of financial resources, maybe they have, you know, contacts or connections, and, you know, together those two, you know, forces, you know, bring about stability. So that's what I have for you, water signs that are in partnerships. Check back a little later, and I will be doing something different, I guess, for those of you who are singles. Take care.